to Mama Z's Texas Kitchen, and today we are going to be canning sausage. If you were in my live that we did Saturday, we grounded a bunch of pork shoulder roast, and so today we're going to be canning it. But before we get into that video, what I need you to do, I need you to like, share, and subscribe to this video. All that's right here below. But so let's get into it. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna move the camera around a little bit, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do that. It's a really simple process, but this is gonna be a series of videos. So be sure and come back when these videos come out. I will have this in a playlist, and you can do this. I eat a real high protein diet. Every morning I eat either bacon or I eat sausage. But what I have noticed, it's getting harder and harder to find sausage in the grocery store. So I thought, you know what? I can make my own. And what I have found, it tastes a whole lot better. But when you do it in bulk, you need ways to preserve it. So the method we're going to do today is I'm going to ground it all up to make like breakfast tacos, or if you wanted to add it to gravy or even pizza. So we're gonna crumble it all up, and then we're going to can it. So that's the process we're going to do today. So I'm going to move the camera and we'll be right back. Okay, so I have 4 pounds of ground sausage in my pan here. I'm just going to break it up. Now, one thing you will notice when this cooks up, it's going to be a lot lighter than, say, a name brand sausage, breakfast sausage that you get from the store. This is leaner. But I promise you, it tastes better than anything I've ever gotten from a local grocery store. So we're gonna cook this up. And this will go a lot faster for you guys than it will me. But everything that I show you here today, say you don't have a grinder, I will link the grinder I have in the description below. But say you just went to the store and you bought store-bought sausage. Everything I'm doing today, you could do with store-bought sausage. You can can your own sausage. It's very possible to do. So, and then you have it, you know. Because I know they keep talking about shortages and all this stuff. So it's not a bad thing to have stuff stored up. If you're like me, I have very limited freezer space. We only have, because we live in an apartment, we only have our side-by-side with our refrigerator. So I have to can meat up. I am going to add just a little bit of ghee to this. Because there's not a lot of fat in it. It was a rather lean shoulder roast, so I'm just adding just a little bit of ghee. You wouldn't have to. It's just a preference thing. And I'm not adding much. I went to a couple of butchers in town, and none of them had any extra fat, pork fat, because I was just going to add some extra pork fat to it. Nobody had any. So and keep in mind too, just a side note, the sausage you get from the store is bits and pieces of the entire pig. They kind of use whatever they want to throw in there. When you make your own, you get to choose what cuts of meats you want to use. And I'm only kind of par cooking this anyway, guys, because it's going to finish cooking when I pressure cook it. So and this has already been seasoned when I made it. So everything has already been well seasoned. Okay, I've got this almost done. We're going to bring you back over and we're going to show you me filling up the jars and getting it ready to pressure cook. Be right back, guys. Okay, welcome back, everybody. I've got some sterilized jars. We are ready to fill the jars up with our meat. I've just got a measuring cup. Like I said, I've got about 4 pounds of sausage here. Wasn't sure exactly how many jars I would get out of this, so we'll see. I've got, let's see, 4 more pork roast in there that I cut up yesterday that I need to grind up, that I'm going to be doing more sausage with. I'm going to make some into patties and some in, like I said, into the little link sausages that will be coming out in more videos. So be sure and stay tuned for those. And so be sure and hit the bell. I know that YouTube is not always great about getting notifications out, so I'm thinking about doing a mailing list. So let me know in the comments below if you would be interested in signing up for my mailing list. One last thing. Look at that. I have just enough for 7 jars. One last thing. Next Saturday for What's on the Plate with Mama Z, we are going to be celebrating my 700 subscriber giveaway. I know people usually do that at night, but because of some scheduling conflicts, we're not going to be able to do it at night. It will be on the What's on the Plate with Mama Z cooking show on Saturday at 9:30 Central Time. So please, if you can, I'd love for you to be a part of that. That will be at 9:30 Central Time. We're going to be giving away t-shirts, and I've got some big prizes coming besides just the t-shirts. So I need you to comment on this video. That's how I'm going to be drawing. So comment on this video if you want to be entered into that contest for the 700 giveaway prizes, and there's going to be a lot of them. So, oh, need to add the water. Got distracted by my prizes. All right, I'm going to pour some hot water into my pitcher. We're going to put some hot water over here, and then I'm going to clean my rim with some vinegar. there's some water over here. All right, take my little tool here. Just got white vinegar here, and I'm going to clean my rims. Okay. This over here and bring over my canner. Again, I'm using my Power Pro electric canner. Sorry. This is not an Instapot. Give that disclaimer every time I can with it. This is an electric canner. Has a canning feature on it. I do not recommend any other canner. I did a lot of research when I started canning with this. It has worked very well for me. I am looking into getting a Presto canner to use on the stove. But when I went to look for one, they're sold out everywhere. So, but that's coming. Right now, this is working just fine for me, and so that's what I'll continue using until everybody stops panic buying and I can find one. So, but for now, this works just fine for me. Okay, you're gonna fill up 1/4 of an inch on the bottom. Line it up, and we'll plug it in. All right, I'm gonna make sure it's lined up here. Hit the canning button. And then I'm gonna set the timer for 75 minutes.
70. Yeah.
All right, and then we're gonna let it go, and it's gonna come to pressure, and then So again, I need you to comment on this video to be entered in our 700 subscriber giveaway. Thank you so much for joining us today. This video is going to be a part of a series of grinding your own meat. It won't be just sausage. We're going to be doing hamburger and whatever else I can throw in that grinder. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So be sure and like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. I am well on my way to 1,000, guys, and I sure appreciate it. If you like running channels to help with our watch hours, I have a all-in-one playlist. I would appreciate your help on that. So thank you again for helping me out. We'll see you on the next video.